Hey, it looks like we're live. Cool, 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 cool. Well, hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're just gonna chill out for a minute. I'm gonna get some music going. That kind of going in the background. We're gonna be doing the third stream of building the typewriter. So, out of the way, I guess where we got so far, it is looking pretty good. The front keys are all put in, and the front is looking great. And then this is the back system, so it is ready to go. Let's get that over here out of the way. And then we are now going to be in part 6 of the book. And look, I've got my new Lego heart plate here. That is going to be fantastic. Go ahead and open up some in front of me. Reaching over everything. Open up the big bag. I was saying on the last stream, I'm not a big fan of like separating out the different individual pieces, but I do like keeping the things that were in the different bags separated. We'll see how this works. This is my first time using one of these Lego separators. Might have to print me another one. Printed this today on my 3D printer. Put the big plate pieces over here together. Some of these. Now we can kind of find some interesting pieces. Now we can kind of see a little bit better. And I think I'm going to sit this over here on this side. Yeah, let's see how I'm going to do. Let's pull this a little bit more in the center. You can see it. And we will now build. Fantastic. Oh, I got a new mat here. It's got all the Lego colors across the top. Workspace here, all kind of different things like Lego gears, Lego part numbers, and stuff around here about different ways to build. It's called snot, which means studs not on top. It's how you face the studs forward, like we've actually seen a couple of examples of in this build. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's set this over here. And it looks like what are we going to be building here? We're going to be, what's different? A little bit more of a housing in the back here. It's really hard to see because the lighting. But yeah, we're going to build some more of the housing. So let's see what we're doing. So we're going straight into 2 of these long black pieces. And then longer piece there. We're going towards the back. Let's spin this around. I'm going to bring this more to the center. So maybe that's not as glaring. You gotta do something so that's not as bright. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Okay, so here we need black piece there. across the back. Four, and two of those. Black 2x6 here. Okay, where are those going? Can't see how many pieces. One into into this burnt orange there. And this is there. Okay. Oh, now we've got some plate builds. So two following. Thick one. Two of this. Oh. Okay, that's that color. 1x3s. What is that? A 1x3 of the orange. Here. I don't need 4 of those. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I need another one of these sorters. I'll have to print another one. Okay. So we know what we're doing here. Now what are we doing? Okay. 1x3. Top. I really do think I need another camera over here to the side so you can see my hands a little bit. Alright. That's gonna go. I have no idea where these are supposed to be sitting. Oh, okay. Not much holding them on, I guess. Put that over here. Okay. Down. Connect that there. And put the other one over here. And don't fill of those. Right. Let's go over here. Hopefully that gets much better secured. Alright. Bigger pieces. Tie all the studs on top. And a long tie. You should be able to red one of them. There we go. Let's see. 4, 3. Red. If I look up at the parties, I don't remember. And keep it. 6. This doesn't make any sense. Why would you put 1x2 tile that offers no support to the plate? Now these do. Maybe you get enough by doing that. Scoop this up. Maybe I can get a little more in there. Let's see. Right here. And what are we doing? Hold on, guys, one second. All right. Yeah, just making sure my mic muting there worked, I guess. Probably should have thought of that before I started telling my kids to go to bed. All right, that's an interesting layout, I guess. We'll see. All right. Let's see. 1 by 1. One by two plate. 1 by 1. All right, let's see what we got. Look at that. One day. Okay. One tile. Thank you. The dog is barking. Somebody's at the door. I'll leave him at that. Shouldn't be bad, yeah. Toby, you're okay. He's like a 10-pound dog wet. I think he's a bad dog. That's good. Next. Black 1 by 2. 3 longer back pieces. And 2 these green 1x2 plates. Okay. Looks like we're gonna go around along here. Here. All right, now we're building out some type of assembly. Look at this long. Is that 2x10? These 2 browns. One slightly short one. Is it a different color? It is a different color. Or this one. Make sure it's right count. Yeah, it's 8. And then 2 of these L pieces. Okay. So let's start this. We'll do it right here. That piece. And then just I feel like we could have done a better job trying to do that. All right. Goes right there. And these go on the end. This. I've already cocked the other side. Okay. That's it. Here we go. And then brown bits right here. And the animals. Hey, DY Mongoose. Welcome to the stream. Typewriter again. Yep, just sitting here, chilling to some tunes and trying to figure out how all this comes together. So, there we go. How's it looking? Everything look okay? Like, can you see the stream fine? Just curious. Yeah, stream looks good. Cool. Okay. I got some upgrades today, so you'll notice I got a new. I want to show off my new toys. I got a new mat here from the Rebrickable site. That's a Lego website that you can go to. They've got all kind of stuff on there. Like, it is insane. But I'll give you a tour over on this side. Just some different schematics of different Lego types. Here's some different Lego gears. You can see there's a measuring thing here for different size Legos. Little workspace in the middle. We've got the different part numbers of different Legos. So this is like a 1x1, a 1x2, etc. So there's all those kind of pieces. You've got some gear ratios here. Over on this side, I'll come back to this in a second. Got some different kind of ways to build out different scenarios that you might want to build out. And to be honest, I have no idea what this is. But yeah. And then this is a 3D print that I did today to be my little Lego plate tray. And you'll see in the middle, look at that. Oh, this is cricket plate. So printed this this afternoon, yeah. So there's a bunch of little new doodads today. So, all right. How's your day going? Just hanging out and playing any games this evening? Sorry if you hear Obi bark in the background. Apparently, my neighbor is playing on the driveway. What are we doing? Okay, so the still in the right place. Everything's at the moment. Yeah, it's I think I'm getting the dog ready for Halloween because he's gonna go insane. I just kennel him all night Halloween because uh, probably not gonna handle trick or treaters that well. Um, does your neighborhood do a lot of trick or treating? Guessing yes, please. Obi and the girls would love a Gus Gus visit. Um, we were actually watching your stream some the other day when you were on, and the girls were like, "That's the guy who has Gus Gus," and I'm like, "That is the guy who has Gus Gus." Uh, so I should have many for that weird time. Yeah, that sounds about like my neighborhood. It, it has been really cold here the last 2 years, and I don't think it's going to be cold this year. So I'm expecting it to be a little busier than it has been. Where is this other piece? I should have 4 of these. Where is the other piece? Oh, there it is. Hiding the edge. My clothes should be raining. I haven't even looked at the. I know it's not supposed to be cold, but we might have a chance of rain. We'll see. I haven't actually looked, but I'm sure the girls will be sad. Screw out of I don't get emotes yet that I know of. I don't think you get emotes to your um, affiliate. So just stuck with the normal on my channel. Sorry, guys. Yeah, got me affiliated first. That's what I figured. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, this is building across the front here. So we're going to go down over here. Let's see. Right. So green doohickey. That's the technical term. Then these are what we call, I was talking about stud not on top. This is what this piece is for here. It's really hard to see in this light, but you'll see there's studs. Like this is your kind of standard. Let me see if I can get that in the light a little better again. This is your standard 1x2 plate here, but then you put that down and then you have studs on the side. So this is going to be putting studs onto the uh, back side here, where you wouldn't usually have studs because usually studs are on top. So this is one of those studs not on top pieces. Let's see, what are we doing? Then a long black piece. I look all black stuff. Yeah. Another one. Did you figure out your OBS mishaps the other day? Given it sounded like you were dealing with a bit of stress. In the nick of time? Yeah. I have a very minimal OBS setup. I don't know what I should do. Like, I mean, it'll grow over time, right? But like, I didn't want to spend. I already spent like 1,000 hours getting like the overlay and stuff right. I didn't want to spend like another 1,000 trying to set up OBS triggers and such that at the end of the day, probably do without for a little bit. I do feel like I need like another camera like shining down this way so that it's not just an overhead shot, right? So you could kind of see a little better what I was doing depending on what angle you needed. So I might just get another like cheap webcam or guess you could use an old cell phone and make that be, a secondary camera. Scene persists between profiles. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Profiles with just the OBS. Okay. Good to know. I will take that lesson to heart from someone who learned the hard way. Let's see. I was saying the other day, I don't know if I said it to you or somebody else, I think the thing I love most about this typewriter is the color. I could stare at this, I don't know what color this is, like teal green, seafoam green, I guess. Um, it's just a great color. Sage? Your guess is as good as mine. I guess I have a color. Uh, I just okay. Now you're just making things up, Goose. I have a color thing here. Is it any of these colors? It's not lime. It's not any of these greens. I don't see any of these other greens on here. Is it a dark turquoise? No. Tango monster. I, I will take your word for it. I have never known good color. Hey, good to see you again. Welcome back. Still sitting here building the typewriter more, a little further along than you were here last time. So we're making some progress. Trying to get the back section of the typewriter in kind of a working form, because at the end of the day, when this typewriter is working, you push the little buttons and it actually has a mechanism that makes the little thing click up like it's typing for real. So that should be fun once we get that going. But I think you have to have the structure of the back set up first, obviously. And so that's what we're doing right now, is getting the mechanism type. It's not a functioning typewriter. You literally, so it comes with, I'll show you here. This is pretty cool. It comes with a letter. So I'll show the picture here. It's a simulation typewriter, yes. So it comes with a letter in like 75 different languages from the CEO of Lego. And so here's the, what is it? Sorry, I said 75. It is 43. You can see them all here for those of you who care which languages it might be in. But we've got Arabic, Bulgarian, Chinese, a couple different dialects of Chinese, Croatian, Danish, British English, as opposed to English American. So anyway, it is a letter that you can put into the typewriter to, make it look like the letter is being written. But when you push down one of these buttons, one of the, I don't even know what these pieces are called because I'm not a typewriter aficionado, actually comes up and acts like it's typing. It's not really typing, but it at least gives the simulation that it is. Arms? Sure. Mechanical arms gives the simulation that it's typing, which is pretty cool. Fun stuff. So yeah, that is the part. And so we'll just put that there. Give a little visual. We just put the sides on there. So yeah, we're kind of building that mechanism back here. Let's see, what do we gotta build here? So two of the, I don't even know how to say that. Puce? Wait, where do I go puce? Or maybe Sage. I might just say Sage. Let's see. Let's see where they are. One of them is this little doohickey there. The other one is this doohickey there. And where did those go? Right, that one goes over here. It's weird that it's asymmetrical. Usually these things are pretty symmetrical. There. Go over here. Right. And then two very small symbols. Cool. Alright. Let's see. Turn off my meditation alarm so that it stops telling me I need to go take my meds. Let's see. I think the other thing that I want to do, that I have seen a couple other streamers do, and I see why they might do it now. This is really hard for you guys to see. Not that you probably care that much, but like, for example, like the light shining, you can't even tell what I'm doing, right? Is some people open up the PDF and have the PDF instructions on their stream and use that as a, and then they, put it in a browser source and then put the PDF on there. So you can, instead of having it just open, right, just using the PDF as a mechanism. I don't know if I want to do that or not. It's a little more work, because then you have to like turn the page in the PDF, and I'd have to probably hook my stream deck up in some way to make it turn the page. But we'll see. I don't know if it's worth it if how many people are actually staring at the instructions as opposed to anything else. But Stream Deck could do it. Yeah, I think Stream Deck could do anything, to be honest. For a while, when I wasn't streaming, I had Stream Deck set up to do like a lot of work stuff. Like I had it set for like Teams and Zoom. Well, we didn't use Teams at the company with that, but like Zoom and Microsoft Excel and all that kind of stuff. So more like work, workflow kind of stuff as opposed to streaming. But yeah, it is such a thing. I've got 4 buttons turned on mine right now. 2 for the 2 scenes. I got this scene, and I got this scene. I got this scene, and I got this scene. Hey, Emmys, is it Emmys? I know you're from Goose's stream, so oh, Goose like that. Here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, that's all I can do. Those are the Emmys. All right, cool. Yeah, we were just sitting here building a Lego typewriter and chatting about streaming because I am really new and trying to figure out what the heck I want to do. But yeah, the Stream Deck can do like so many things. It is scary. So I have those 2 pieces where I flip between my only 2 scenes, and then I can mute my music and I can mute my mic, and that's it. That is the extent of what I am got my Stream Deck set up for. I'm sure. Let's see, by the way, I was way off. Okay, so way to make me look an idiot, Goose, on stream in front of the millions of people who are watching this stream now know that I don't know what Puce is. So it can't. It kind of works. It's a Goose and I are talking. It's a simulation typewriter, right? So probably the best thing I can show here is on this picture. It has a mechanism that when you push any of the buttons, an arm comes up like it's typing, but it's not actually typing. But it comes with these letters that you can put into the typewriter to make it look like it's been typing. So it's cool. I saw this set gosh, it must have been years ago now. The local Barnes and Noble had a handful of these more like adult Lego sets set up in their relatively newish game section, right? Their big game section that a lot of the Barnes and Nobles have pivoted to. And I was like, I have to own this. And then I never bought it. And now that I'm getting back into Lego, I was like, okay, I need to buy this typewriter because it's fantastic. So I have been wanting to put this together um, for a long time. Yeah, I really like Lego piece, or the Lego ones that have working mechanics. And so I've come to find out uh, that's the ones that are built more around the Technic structure. So there are Lego bricks like this, but any of the things that have like these connectors and things in here like this, and you can't really see but have these working mechanics, are called Lego Technic. A lot of the cars are that way. My favorite one that I have built so far, and we're going to take a break for a minute and come back to the typewriter, is you can see right up here. It's kind of hard to see, but I have the Dune Ornithopter. So let me just grab this because it's fantastic. Uh, if you've not seen Dune, this is their version of a helicopter, but it's called an ornithopter. Um, just the ornithopter is baller. Yeah, way to call back to 1994, Goose. Um, So the cool thing I like about this one is it's got a couple of things that are really awesome. You can see it's got a landing section here and landing gear at the front. Those can actually be retracted, and I'm trying to remember how to retract it. There's a button somewhere to close those up. Um, so what I get for not playing with it, I think it might be. Here is Avery. Do you remember where the thing is to retract it? Oh, never mind. Oh, it's over here on this side, so that's being hidden by the wings. Let me show you the wings first. So right now it's in dive mode. So this is in the movie. Hey, hey, 98, right? So in the movie, the Duke Atreides is taking, or in the book as well. They're going, and sorry, my daughter apparently just finished Way of Kings. No, oh, she's got like what, like 12 pages back. Yeah, so she's got like two chapters left of The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, and she's at the very, very end, and she just got to like a huge reveal, and she's over here like mind exploding. Sorry, that's uh, she's going great. Um, so yeah, I love Dune. Yeah, anything by how do you pronounce his name? Villeneuve. I'm butchering the French. Um, but so this is in dive mode. It can also, I gotta not get punched in the face. You can flip it and the wings come out, right? And then there's a little button right here that you press, and the wings actually move, right? So that's awesome. And then you twist this little button over here, and the landing gear retracts and locks in, and now it's like in flight mode, right? So the landing gear goes down. So here you can lower the landing gear, and just for display purposes, I keep the wings back because I don't have enough space to do anything else. But yeah, that's the Dune Ornithopter. Building this was insane because it it the just the internal mechanics. Like it's gotten some bad reviews because it doesn't look great, right? Like the review that I read like said they sacrificed aesthetics for the Technic kind of uh, mobility. For me, great. Okay, this was so fun to build. I would rather it have the moving pieces. Also, I've got Duke Atreides chilling out. Oh, over here. Let's see how this opens. Remember. I think it's just, yeah, this whole side just flips up. You got Leo Atreides hanging out in there, right? Flying his ornithopter. So, all right, I'm gonna put this back up there. Also, comes with one of my favorite minifigures of all time. Minifigs is the Baron Harkonnen minifig with him floating up in the air. It's fantastic. So, um, there. Okay. Sorry. Okay. We'll geek out about Dune. I really wish they made some more Dune sets. I doubt they will. There's probably some fan-made mocks out there um, that I could go find, but I haven't yet. See, ooh, Star Wars sets. Okay, yes. AT-AT, that's fantastic. I have over here um, probably okay. I probably should use this. I'm gonna turn my monitor so you can see. Over here, I have my stack of Lego to build, and I went a little crazy, and I've got AT-AT over there. I've got you can see Sauron's tower, space shuttle. Down here below below the AT-AT, you can't see it, is um, uh, the what it was, the Millennium Falcon is down there. This is the Titanic. That's right here. Um, so yeah, we've got some stuff to build. I'm excited. Um, so hang around. Uh, yeah, I went all in. I went all in, Goose. So um, we're having fun. We're having fun, people. Okay. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. I'm so excited about Lego. Let's go back up here. Okay. Yeah. Is it Baradur? Is that how you pronounce it? Oh, I also have Rivendell over there. Rivendell set. People have said that the Rivendell set is their favorite set that they have of any Lego set that they've ever put together. So I'm really excited to do the Rivendell set. Um, and so it is. I've just got the next, you know, year of Lego ready to go. So if no one watches me stream, I'll be very upset. I've just got a lot of stuff to build. Um, okay. I don't even know what I'll do anymore. What page am I on? Who knows? I'm on this page, 123. Okay. Let's see. What does it say to do? Take this piece and put it on this piece. Great, I can do that. All right. And let's see. And then what? Oh, okay. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Yes, for sure. So I just printed this today. I was telling Goose um, because I figured I needed something better than just having pieces spread out all over the place. You can see self printed. See, we got my screen name. Very proud. Um, and I'm probably gonna have to print another one because right at the beginning of when all the pieces are out, it's just really full. It's hard to find stuff. So I might need one more of these. This is about as big as I can get on my 3D printer. My 3D printer has a bed of I think like 250 millimeters by 250 millimeters, and this is like 240. So this is just about as big as I can get um, without trying to like ruin the thing. It's a single print with 3 colors. It is a single print with 3 colors because my 3D printer can do multicolor um, printing, and so yeah, it is flush. Um, uh, It means yes, you can. There's a couple of like 3D printing websites out there, like Thingiverse. There's a new one that I didn't know about that's pretty popular called Fangs, like things, but Fangs with an A. And just search Lego bricks, and you can print pretty much any Lego brick out there. I've heard, uh, tolerances are dependent upon how good your printer is, right? Like the 3D model is exact, right? Like you can print exactly. Um, the the it comes down to how good is your 3D printer as to how good they're going to work with the Legos, right? My old 3D printer, I had an Ender 3, which was crap, and I wouldn't have trusted it to build anything. Now I have a Bamboo Lab A1, and it is amazing. Like it, it just works, right? Like it's the best I've ever seen. So little to no tweaking required, which is fantastic. Just so you know, and I am in no way affiliated with this company whatsoever, other than I'm just a fan now. They do have a long Black Friday sale going on. It's already going, and all their printers are on sale right now, except their smallest one. Um, the big one's like $400 off. The one that I have like $40 off, right? Because it's all the one I got's like $300 on a normal day. So like it's not like they're ridiculously expensive. Um, and it's $300 and it's the best printer I think I've ever seen. So super good printer for like entry level beginner printers, or I would say even some, I know people who are running them as their main print farm printers because they're so cheap. You can, if you want to run a print farm and go into a 3D printer business, you can buy 10 of them and have a print farm and only spend a couple grand to get going, which is to me just amazing, right? You get what would have cost thousands of dollars a couple years ago. Yeah, like even I like I said, I bought my Ender 3 probably 2000. We first moved here, so it was around 2018, 2019. I bought it, um, and so that was what 5 years ago. And just the radical difference in prices and the radical difference in quality that I've seen change in 5 years is just amazing. So I don't know how we've done it, but I'm really glad that we have. So because I am printing so many things. Like so I have a Stream Deck, but I couldn't find the stand for it because I've had this for a while, and so I literally printed this like so I'll turn this way, this like GoPro style like Stream Deck holder, so you can mount this to your desk, and then this is super adjustable to kind of any way that you want it to sit. Like it is just super easy to print stuff. Like it's so many people out there 3D modeling. Now, if you want to do your own modeling, I think that's a whole other thing that I haven't learned yet. But yeah, there's just a lot just go out and print, which is pretty cool. All right, let's see what we're doing next. Oh, probably one for the other side. There we go. One of these. See, if you guys will excuse me for a second, I'm going to yell at my children to go to bed because my oldest, they should definitely be in bed by now, and I don't think they are. So give me 1 second. She's like, but Dad, I got to finish my book. And I'm like, okay, you can finish the book. I'm going to step away from laundry. Okay, yeah, no worries, man. I need to do laundry. I've got so much laundry piling up right now. It's not even funny, but let's see. This side. My closet was looking like your college apartment. Uh, we don't. There's things we don't talk about anymore, Goose. Okay, and that's what my college apartment looked like. Um, the internet does not need to know these secrets. Um, yeah, cool. Right, looks like I get to build some little secondary things, so I'm gonna get some of the way. Build right here. This piece. Great. Step 67. Complete. Then I need this piece. I love how some of these steps have like 30 sub steps, and some of them are like, get this red piece out. And I'm just like, you could have averaged out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, like this one. Like, look, this step, get a red piece. This step, put this big black piece on top of it. This step, build this whole thing, put it on here, put this. Why? Like, why? I don't get it. Interesting piece. I don't even want to think back about laundry back. Oh yeah. I have 4 children, um, and so my laundry backlog is never ending because whatever reason they want to wear clothes every day, and they won't stop doing that, so it keeps getting them dirty. Let's see. All right, that piece is there. Let's see what's next. Some arch pieces. Okay. Great. There. It's kind of cool looking. I think this is trying to make. Oh yeah, it's making this like internal piece here. So. And two. Yeah, there's a Mega Brick. There are a couple of off-brand companies. Um, I recently bought. Uh, Facebook Marketplace is great for this. I bought a ton of somebody just trying to get rid of all their kids' Legos, and I got it just so that I would have just like extra Lego parts around, and that's what is in all of these drawers back here behind me. I took that Lego collection and split it up, but I would say 10% of it was Mega Brick or Mega Block. I forget which one it is, and uh, they're just holding a Mega brick and a Lego brick next to each other. The difference in quality um, were just night and day. Like one just felt like cheap plastic that I could snap in my hands, and then you've got Lego. Totally agree. Like the quality difference is substantial. Um, that said, I think there are some good ones out there now, um, and they're better knockoffs. Some companies do their own original designs, which are good because like they're not like using Lego's IP, right? They're kind of building their own things. And then there's the knockoffs that are literally printing fake copies of actual Lego designs for just much cheaper, and that's not good. Yeah, just stick together like glue. Legos stick together a lot. I have learned the wonderful world that is this brick separator. I have a bunch of these now. In fact, they're hidden behind the typewriter box. I've got probably 15 of these. It is such a great tool. Like, for example, if I wanted to get this um, green piece off, you can really just stick it on there, pop it off. Like, it's just such an easy tool to get things separated without having like break fingernails all over the place. It is such a great method. Cool set. Nuclear submarine. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I kind of want that set now. Um, I bet somebody's probably got a mock of it. Mock, by the way, is a Lego term. You'll hear people say it's MOC, which stands for my own creation, just essentially non-Lego sets, right? So anytime you build something that is not a Lego set out of just pieces that you have, that's a mock. And so I'm sure people have built some really cool sub mocks. I should look one for them and see. 'Cause that'd be cool. I'm really interested in like um, either vintage things, so like a typewriter, I guess fantasy things, so Lord of the Rings, and then like interesting, uh, let's say like vehicles, right? So I got the ornithopter. Over here, you can kind of see it. I've got the Artemis uh, space launch system. So this is like a full scale. I'd be a terrible weatherman. It's like a full scale, not full scale. That'd be ridiculous. This full scale version of the Artemis rockets, and so it actually you can take the rocket off and the pieces separate, and then up in the very top there's a satellite that breaks apart with a satellite piece that you can get out. So yeah, that whole thing is Lego. Every little bit of it, including that tower, which was the most repetitive thing I've ever done in my life, building that tower. You build 15 of the same level, right? It's just crazy. Um, okay, let's see. Put those on, put those on, put those on, that on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I saw that one in what was it, in the Lego store. So the thing that has financially ruined me at this point is they opened a Lego store in the town that I live in um, about 2 to 3 months ago, and uh, quote the Tiger King, I will never financially recover from this um, because I just go there and just walk around. And you know what happens when you just go and walk around places like that? You end up buying things. So, hey, welcome back, Goose. Good to have you back. Oh, I'm sitting here building on my thing. We on the wrong piece. When we were talking about, I have my Artemis space launch system over here that is also Lego that I built. Let's go back to the overhead. And cool. And now we get these little hand doohickeys on here. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just sitting. I was just sitting there building with people just staring at me. Okay, so that's there, and then this goes on here. It sticks down. Yes, it's manual interaction. I have um, a so if you are into, can I post it? Yeah, yeah, post a link. I do Nike. Um, okay, I'm gonna go check this out. Let's see. That's great. What did I do? Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on. It won't let me click on that link. Um, oh, that is a solid link right there. Okay. Oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna bring it over here. Let's look at it. That is awesome. And it's only $390 if you wanna build it. You know. Oh, I love the launch tubes. Okay, the launch tube sold me. Okay, sorry guys. Let me tell my daughter good night. Okay, sorry. She had to finish the book. And hey, Gus says good night. She said good night, Gus. Okay. Um, the yeah, that thing was awesome. I bet someone somewhere has recreated that with Lego instructions and might be worthwhile building. Because that's pretty cool. Um, Gus. Let's see. Oh yeah, we were talking about the percent complete. So I've got it's kind of hard. I don't know how to show you because I can't show you my OBS setup. But literally, so I think I might have texted you this, Goose. Was I went to Claude, right, which is AI. It's a large language model AI, but it's known best for uh, being able to do coding really well. And so I just told it like, hey, I want a updatable progress bar for followers and percent complete, and I need a UI to update it. And so literally it gave me a control panel UI that I embedded as a custom doc into OBS. And so now literally I can just go over here and drag a slider and it just updates it. See? Like, ta-da, updated. And updates it in real time. It's got some, I can set custom values, but I'll just leave it at 40 for now. And then I've also got the same thing for the goal, right? I can add one, I can subtract one, I can change the goal to whatever I want it to be. Like if I wanted the goal to be 50, right? Let's say I want to get affiliate, I can immediately change it to 50, and it rescales everything on the fly, which is awesome. Like it's one of those things like I could have coded, right? Like I know how to code it, but it would have taken me a couple hours because I'm not usually coding these kinds of things. Um, and it just did it for me in like 15 minutes. And then I just had to figure out how to get into OBS. Getting it into OBS was the hardest part because I didn't know how to do that as a custom doc. And then you had to do a weird thing with the way, because it's using local storage in the browser to store the values. You had to do a weird thing with the way that OBS um, embeds browser sources versus custom docs. It uses a different URI format, and so you have to do some finagling to make it work. But anyway, got it working, and so it's pretty cool. I'm making funny new songs with sooner. Yes, I feel like I haven't like I've used ChatGPT a good bit. I use it for my work. I work in tech and product management, and I use it for writing. I tell it like, hey, I need user stories and epics and I kind of explain everything, and it formats it all for me really well, which is great. Um, that's about the extent I use generative AI these days, but I feel like there's so much more that it can do that I'm not even scratching the surface. So, okay, let's see what's going on the next page. I have no idea what that is, but it's probably going to use all the rest of these pieces. Okay. Let's give ourselves a little spot. I did at one point, and uh, you know, to each their own when it comes to religion and politics and stuff. I made ChatGPT one time write a song about Calvinism, uh, just because I wanted to see what it came up with, and it was really good. Um, and I was really surprised, um, because it was really funny. So I sent it to everyone I knew. Yeah, it was the 5 point. I made it write a hymn or a modern worship song about the 5 points of Calvinism because I was just like, that seems ridiculous. Like, could it do it? And it was good. So, I'm not Calvinist, by the way. So, like, anyway, it was just one of those things. I was like, let's just throw it something random, and it did a really good job. So, I was good job, ChatGPT. Um, so let's see. All right. Make mongoose owning the orange in the final song. I love it. So I've never used Sona. Does Sona make the words for you, or do you have to like um, feed it lyrics and such, and then it does the music? I've not used that particular AI system, so. Bob. I try to catch used to stream. So it feels like it gets to be Sunday night and I'm just ready to pass out, and so I always miss most of it. Right. What the heck is that? Okay. Elbow arm thing. Mm-hmm. It means what games do you play usually? I've seen Goose do a lot of like survival games. Right? That's what I think. Am I right, Goose? Like that's your general thing. I have no idea what it wants me to do here. It wants me to take this part and put it. Okay, great. Okay. And then weapon shooter, highly destructive. Huh. I haven't seen the finals. I think I need to check that one out. FPS shooters. If people say ATM machine, you can say FPS shooter. And it's fine. Let's see. New World. Okay. Interesting. Okay. See, I've never. I don't know. I was never one of like the MMO. Because I remember in college we used to play. What was the Star Wars one that we used to play in college all the time? Um, but I just never played those. I was more either yeah, Star Wars Galaxies nonstop. Yeah, I just remember like anytime I'd go in your room, like it used to be playing Star Wars Galaxies, and I tried to understand it at some point because he was so into it. Um, but I was never like an MMO or a first person shooter thing. I like puzzle games. I like or like just weird like kind of indie stuff. But like I've never been like a big um, you know getting the group the MMO stuff. So maybe that's good because otherwise I probably would have gotten sucked into it and never graduated college or something. So like because I have that kind of I'm saying like personality. Like obviously I like Legos and I went and bought every Lego like imaginable. Um, that would have been bad for me in an MMO if I had done that in college. So um, probably probably don't have the best personality for it. Let's see. Star Wars Galaxies that was good. I like watching play that. Lego Race for N64. I never played that on N64. I had an N64 for a long time. I actually brought it um, to college, and we would play GoldenEye on 64 all the time, and that was so fun just to have like four people racing around, shooting each other in GoldenEye, and uh, we okay, go shoot stuff, have fun, and enjoy Goose blowing stuff up. And but yeah, we used to play GoldenEye all the time. Um, but I tried to show my kids GoldenEye the other day, and the graphics are absolutely horrible compared to anything today. And so they were appalled and were like, "This is what you used to have fun on?" I'm like, "Yeah, this was cutting edge." It doesn't work. I need to set up a lurk command. I know. Yeah, the controls do feel weird. Like if you don't have that N64 controller, and I think even then it was probably weird, but like I don't even know how you would accurately control playing something like that, like emulated today, unless you somehow got a controller that actually made sense. Um, okay, let's see. This. I uh, I try to do some emulated games. I helped set up a streamer a couple years ago, and she played a lot of emulated games, and that was fun. I played. I don't know, I played some like generally like the RPGs of the world, like the Final Fantasies, the uh, Super Mario RPG was a lot of fun. I played all the Zeldas. If you okay, I'll say this: if you're a fan of Zeldas and you've never played Tunic, uh, you should play Tunic. I don't know if anybody here is a fan of any of the Zelda games, but it is probably the best um, callback to what playing as Zelda game for like the old school Zelda games feel like for the first time. Uh, it is just fantastic, and I will say it is layers deep of complexity. Um, so I think that's what some people like about it. It's like there's the game, and then there's the real game, and it's it's just fun to kind of do all that. So, why is this really? What in the world? Go through that. Yes, it does. Oh, make us through there. Weird. Alright, like they're doing weird stuff here. Okay. Yeah, Tunic was great. I played it um, several weeks. I've heard about it, and it was so good. And then I got to a part that was so hard I couldn't beat it. I was like, I don't know what this is, but um, these things. There we go. That's nice. Horror movies. You can't do the horror genre. Yeah, I've never. I know some people like have played. I remember a couple years ago. Was it Phantasmic? Was like the big horror game that everybody was playing because you'd get all the jump scares and stuff. Um, so I know I've seen those, but yeah, I've never been a horror. I do like horror movies. I really like dramatic, suspenseful, phasmophobia. Yes, thank you. You can tell how much I played it. Um, but I knew people who were like playing it like on stream, and were doing had it in VR and doing all kind of stuff. Right? It was a big game, um, but it was not something I ever really even understood. Like you had to go in and like find the ghost and whatever. So, God, where is this supposed to go? I am so backwards. What? Okay, I think it's this piece. So there's this really hard to see. So what I'm looking at, and you can't really see, it's showing to put this piece that we just built here into this little slot. But it doesn't do a very good job of showing how it connects. But now I'm realizing there's this thing that we built that has this little connector here. And that connector must fit on this thing. Right? And then it shows swing it down and connect it there. Okay. How do people come up with that? Oh, that's cool. That's the thing where the paper goes in. Right? So cool. Okay. 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 Dead by Daylight. Interesting. Oh, I think I've seen somebody play that on stream, right? And you're just trying to survive as long as possible. Um, yeah, I think I watched someone play that one. Like that. Where's this go? Oh, I think this is the thing that moves. This is the thing that comes up and like acts like it's typing. So, is this in here? Right? So let's see if this works. If I press a button. so cool. It's kind of stuck. It's like a typewriter. Okay. And then let's see. One of these. Where does it want this? So it's kind of from there. Okay. And here. Yeah. Right. Cool. Well, that is. Then I think these are extra pieces. I hope those are extra pieces. Lego likes to send some extra pieces, so I just keep hold of them in the chance that I miss something. I think, given that it's 10 o'clock and I have to get up at 5 in the morning, I think I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. That was very cool of you. I really appreciate it. I've never done a raid before, um, but I'm gonna try. If there's anyone here even to raid with, I'm not sure. I think Emmys, I think you're here still. I think Austin and Grandma. Yes, I really appreciate it. Goose is a good guy. And if you would hang around with me just so I can raid somebody, and then we'll go see what's going on. Looks like somebody. Let's go find someone who also told them Lego. Let's see. Okay, thanks, Emmys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for spending time and chilling. Raid. What is this person? By the brick book. Alright guys, y'all have a good night. It was fantastic hanging with you, and I will be here probably every night, pretty much. So thanks guys. Let's see, are you sure you want to raid? Yes, I do want to raid. Oh, yeah, I guess I cannot raid them, so that's fantastic. Let's see who else could I raid. Probably find a smaller person here. I was like, oh, I know that guy. That's me. One salty ginger. We're gonna give that a shot. Okay, they do not let me raid. Does no one let you raid anymore? I'm trying to raid. Let me raid. Someone let me raid you. How do you spell this guy's name? Give it a shot. Okay. Everyone's things is raid settings do not allow me to raid. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna give it one more shot and then we're just gonna call it a night. Um, okay, here we go. Trying one more time, otherwise we're done. No, that I'm literally looking at the name. What do you mean? Oh, it's okay, almost. Okay, no one is allowing me to raid, so we tried, and thanks, Emmy. Have a good night, and we're just gonna end the stream here. I'll see you guys later.